Welcome. My name is Dr. Forrester Dean, chiropractor and sports medicine physiotherapist practicing here at our Torrance campus in sunny California. Today we're going to be working on the Swiss ball stretches standing series. So this is a 55 centimeter ball. Probably a taller ball or a larger ball is going to be better for this series so that you can just get a little extra length, which is kind of what we're looking for. So let's go ahead and stand up. And I'm going to set this to the side. Okay. Go ahead and take a wider than hip width stance. Place your hands on top of the ball. And the first one we're going to do is called the rollout. I'm going to try to keep my hips above my heels, but I may end up leaning back just a little bit, okay? So I'm actually going to move back here a little bit, okay? So big breath in and exhale. Gaze up, lift your chin, squeeze your belly, and stretch out your arms. Take a big breath in, exhale. Notice that I'm keeping a flat back. Inhale, breath. Exhale, breath. Try to turn your pelvis. Your knees can be straight or slightly bent. I think slightly bent is probably going to be a little more effective. So we're not looking to go down. We're looking to go out. So I'm trying to stretch this way. Elongate, but I'm parking my shoulders deeply onto my back. Breath in. Exhale. Inhale. Notice I'm keeping a flat back, which is aided by keeping the gaze up. It's a little exercise hint. And last one. Yeah, feels so good. Okay, so the next stretch that we're going to do is the hamstring stretch. So I'll show you from both sides. Start by taking a staggered stance. Bend the front knee. Now the temptation with the hamstring to stretch it obviously is to straighten it out, right? But we're going to start with it bent, and we're going to sort of layer this stretch. So we're going to create 3 layers: a super easy layer, a more intermediate layer, and then a more difficult layer. Okay, 3rd layer. So start by, same thing, it's just exactly the same as the rollout, but this time when you press away, let me get kind of settled here. When I press away, I'm going to bend the knee and fold over that bent knee. Now it's not bent a lot, right? I call this like breaking the knee or breaking the bend, right? So it's not straight, it's just a little bit bent, or you could say softened. Okay, inhale. Exhale, press away. Inhale. Exhale, press away. So let's do a couple more of these with the bent knee. Notice my back heel is down and my back is flat, my gaze is forward. Okay. Pull back in, start with the bent knee, press away, and then as you get to the end of the stretch, gently try to straighten the knee. Breath in, bend. Exhale, gently try to straighten the knee. So this is the 2nd layer. Breath in. Exhale, gently straighten the knee. Let's do 2 more. Breath in. Exhale, roll away. Now remember, our goal is not to go down, it's to go out. Okay? 3rd layer. Let's start with a straight leg. Now, make sure you're not hyperextending. If you're super flexible, make sure your knee isn't bent backwards. And you definitely don't want to be putting pressure on your knee. It can be straight, but not completely locked back. Okay, so find that. That's safe straightness, right? It's athletic straightness. Take a breath in. Start with the straight leg. Exhale, press away. Inhale. Exhale, press away. Inhale. Exhale, press away. One more. We're going to extend the inhale. And extend the out breath. I'm going to get a little bit longer than I did. Okay, so in that example, we did 5 of each of the 3 layers. Go ahead and switch. Okay, so I'm going to start again. This is the front leg is the leg that's getting the stretch. So we're going to start with a bent knee, and we're going to do 5 of these, and it's all going to stay bent. Inhale. Exhale, draw your belly in. Inhale. Exhale, draw your belly in. You may notice that one leg is a little different than the other. Exhale, press away. And last one. So why do we have 3 layers? We have 3 layers because maybe the first layer is enough for some folks, or maybe you're tight because you worked out or for whatever reason, and the bent knee stretch is plenty for today, okay? All right, so next one we're gonna do, breath in, we're gonna start bent, and as you roll out, gently straighten the leg. It's so small, that movement. Remember, we're just stretching gently. Okay, and now we're going to do the 3rd layer. So I'm going to start with both legs straight. Now I'm just going to kind of check in here and make sure that a straight leg, a sustained straight leg, is going to feel okay. And to me, it seems it's okay. Here we go. Breath in. Exhale, roll. Flat back, gaze up, drawing your belly. Inhale. Exhale, press away. Inhale. Exhale, press away. Last one. Longer breath in. Longer breath out. Now, I tend to do that sort of extended breath on maybe the last 1 or 2 or 3 in the series there. So we did 15 on each side there. Okay, so the next one we're going to do is the twist. Now, this is a bit of a challenge, and you definitely need a higher ball for this one. Okay, so I'm going to take a staggered stance, and it's going to be pretty wide. Okay, I'm going to get nice and comfortable, kind of settle in here. Okay, now one hand on the top of the ball, and I want you to take your free hand and bring your fingertips to the top of your chest and start to twist up. Okay, so we're just going to prep. Okay, just prepping. So big breath in. Exhale, twist. Then I'm going to look in the direction of my twist. And I'm just kind of prepping myself for a rotation. I'm already getting a bunch of little cracks in my spine. Let's do 5. One more. And twist. Draw your belly in. Okay, now open up your arm. And I want you to start to reach up and really pick your body up almost like you're standing up. Okay, and then reach for the ceiling. Try to put your fingerprints, imaginary, put your fingerprints on the ceiling. Okay, and then we're going to take the ball and you're going to push the ball away. Now, don't let your hand move, and when you press away, you're going to notice you're going to come into a little extra twist. Breath in, leave your fingers on the ceiling, exhale. So try not to drop your fingers from the ceiling as you exhale and press away. Big breath in. Exhale. So I'm kind of giving it a little bit of a gaze, a look, kind of keeping an eye on my hand, make sure it doesn't move. Exhale, press away. Inhale, breath in. Exhale, press away. So we're going for a twist. We're not going for a fold. So I'm not purposely dropping my body down. I'm purposely twisting my body open towards you. Couple more. Got a couple more pops. Last one, sustained. Exhale. Notice I'm reaching, I'm not pushing down. Okay, and then release your arm. Okay, now remember, in between rotations, we need to neutralize the spine, right? Center it, because it's a caring thing to do. It's also essential. So it should be part of your regular routine. Okay, here we go. So what I'm gonna show you a variation. Okay, so we're gonna drop down a little bit. I'm gonna press away, and I'm gonna really do a nice back bend. Inhale, I'm gonna pop up. Exhale, sit back. See, I'm kind of doing like, it's kind of like, well, upward facing dog kind of in yoga. Inhale. I think 3 is plenty. Drop down. So we're just doing something in the middle. Nice. Feels good, doesn't it? All right, let's set up for the other side. I'm going to give you a little bit different view. Okay. Let's see. So nice wide stance. Whatever works for you. Let's start here. So I call this like the chicken wing. We do this in yoga class. It's a really good prep by not having the arm fully extended, like right off. Okay, so let's take a big breath in. Exhale, turn and look up. Breath in, turn and look up. And then I'm just noticing I'm much more pliable on this side. Remember, the purpose of the exhale is to create softness in your movement. Okay, you ready? Here we go. So we're going to reach up, put your fingerprints on the ceiling, stay touching the ceiling, and then exhale, press the ball away, and come into a bit of a rotation. Inhale. So I'm trying to turn my chest up towards the ceiling as I press away. I'm not trying to flex my body down forward. I'm focusing on the twist. Really like this. Try to keep your legs straight. Yeah, let's do one more. And sustained. Remember, pulling out. Good. And then press yourself up. Oh, wow. Okay, and then remember, we did it on one side, we did it on the other side. We still need to neutralize the spine. Okay, that's in the workshop, those instructions. So I'm going to do another variation. I'm going to do the hip flexor stretch as a variation to center my spine. Okay, so I'm just going to drift my hips down, gaze up, and again come into a back bend. I'm just showing you that there's variety. Like, this is one of my favorites, so why wouldn't I just add it, right? Yeah, and then I'm going to do the same thing on the other side. Big breath in. See, I'm just gazing up, coming into that nice back bend. And I'm just going to say, you know, a starting point is 3 to 5 neutralizing spine stretches, or, you know, in between. All right, last one we're going to do, this is a short series actually, standing, let's say the basic standing series. There are more that are much more of a challenge, and I'm going to switch actually now to the smaller ball, just so you can see what I'm doing. I don't want to hide behind the ball. Okay, so we're going to come into neutral position, so wider than hips, and then push your knees apart, left and right, but then also kind of squeeze them like you're riding a horse. Right, we talk about that in our our core neutral videos. Okay, and then I just want you to see, I just look at there's a little plug, and I just turn that towards my eye, so I have a focal point, and I'm just going to twist and look at that spot. I'm going to turn my chest just like that. Yeah, so notice my hips aren't turning, my head's turning, following that. Now more is not better, so don't go too far. So we're trying to calm everything down now. We're kind of at the end. And I would do this rotation, and we're going to do TikTok next. I would do these at the end of any stretch series, regardless of which one it is. And I'm just going to stay looking forward and turn the ball. And notice I'm kind of making a box with my shoulders and my hands. Any number of these is fine. I would say 10 on each side, maybe 15 on each side, just trying to calm things down. Yeah. And then I'm going to kneel down for TikTok. And raise the ball over my head. I'm going to push my hips forward, and I'm just going to gently bow my rib cage and my spine to the side because it feels good. Inhale, exhale on each side. Kind of exhaling with a little burst at the end. And then just because I love it so much, I'm just going to do a couple of small ball rollouts. Let me move back a little bit. Big breath in. Yeah, it feels so nice. Big breath in. Exhale, roll it out. Draw the belly up and in. And then one more. Yeah. And that's it. So I hope you enjoyed that series of the Swiss ball stretches. This is, like I said before, it's kind of the beginner set. As time goes on, I'll try to add ones that are a little more athletic, a little bit more challenging, that require, for example, more balance, a little bit more body awareness. But I would say the set that I gave you here is pretty safe for most folks. I hope you enjoyed it. I certainly enjoy being your teacher. Thank you so much for coming. My name is Dr. Forrester Dean, and I look forward to seeing you again soon. Thank you so much.